Something I think is so important is getting people's names right. If I'm communicating with a client over email, I use the same level of concentration as I do to like copy down my passport number or type in a really complicated Wi-Fi password when it comes to writing down the customer's name. I think if you're getting someone's name wrong repeatedly, it's pretty disrespectful and I think reflects badly on you and your ability to pay attention to detail. And in a job like mine, or really in any job where you're providing customer service, I think you need to prove that you care about the details. My name has 3 letters in it and I'd say is quite a simple one to spell, and people still manage to get it wrong, which just communicates to me that they're not really paying attention, and if they keep getting it wrong, that they don't really care. And so I wonder for people with longer names or less common names or names that maybe most people won't be familiar with, how common that experience is for them to just receive all types of variation of their name. And I think it's borderline offensive. I've definitely misspelt people's names over the years despite my efforts to always get it right, and when I realise that I have misspelt someone's name, I'll email them back specifically just to say, sorry, I got your name wrong, and just acknowledge that and apologise for it. And I'm sure there have been times where I haven't noticed, and like that can happen to all of us. And for people with dyslexia or maybe other things going on, I know that can be a harder challenge, but I just think it's important to make the effort, whether you get it right or not. I think we should all be doing our best to like listen to people's names and verbally say them correctly and write them down correctly. I also don't love being called like pet names, especially over email, like especially in a professional context. For example, being called lovely or babe or things like that. If I know that you know my name and you're just that type of person, then I can be alright with that. But if you've never called me by my name and you've just called me lovely the whole email exchange, I'm going to need you to provide some evidence at some point that you know my actual name. Because I think there are people who just bang out loads of emails and refer to everyone as lovely or hun or babe and don't actually know anyone's name. Like, you're just part of their hunosphere. You're just one of many huns. Your actual name is kind of irrelevant to them. You're like hun number 34. So those are my thoughts on names. These were some taster cakes I made recently for a wedding couple. There's chocolate, lemon curd, raspberry white chocolate and red velvet. That's right, I included each one of the cakes' names.